Ah, yes, it's time for the same old road trip where I go to my grandparents in Wisconsin again, except this time, the reason why I'm filming this video is because I'm not taking Stardust this time. Instead, I am taking this, a brand spanking new with under 100 miles on the odometer, Chevy Trax. And the reason why I am taking a Chevy Trax instead of my normal car Stardust is because, yeah, Stardust is being worked on right now and out of commission. So this is my loaner car I have, and my car was not returned to me before the trip. So I am taking this basically brand new with less than 100 miles on the odometer Chevy Trax to Wisconsin. We're going to see how well this thing road trips compared to Stardust. Finally, a different vehicle, although I did make a video road tripping a Model 3, but yeah, it's besides the point. So all right, let's just get in here and we have to get on our way because by the time we arrive there, I guess it'll be 9 o'clock Central, which is 10 Eastern. So all right, let us get in. I'm going to put my foot on the brake and seatbelt on first because I hate the chime in this. It is so loud and it's so annoying. Okay, I guess we are over 100 miles. Nonetheless, yeah, that's the odometer right there. This car is basically brand spanking new. And in terms of our destination, it will be in central Wisconsin in Marshfield once again, where my grandparents live. Basically the same route the entire time. It's just I figured, well, let's film a video showcasing the Chevy Trax on the road trip because it's not like I'm ever going to have this car again. I'll give you my thoughts about the car later on in the video, but at least as of right now, let's get on the road. But before we do that, I do, however, want to go into the trip computer. It is so weird that they moved it to the center screen now. So let's go into the trip computer here, trip information. So we are going to reset trip 1. Yes. We will reset trip 2. All right. And that is all reset. So now we can track our fuel economy. We'll pull up CarPlay again. I'll put my destination in the nav and then we're going to head out, hit the road to Wisconsin again. the camera dies, let's quickly check up on some trip stats. So we've done 123.8 miles so far, averaging 33.7 miles per gallon. That's not bad. It's not bad for, despite not having any hybrid components like my car. My car would probably do a little bit better in terms of gas mileage on this stretch, but that fuel economy figure is not bad at all. And this is also a point where unfortunately, I'm trying as hard as I possibly can, but it seems I am having an issue with one of my cameras. This one. It seems like there's something stuck in the charge port and I cannot get this phone to charge, and unfortunately, it's about to die. That means I can't get you driving footage for the rest of this trip, primarily because I'm using my 16 Pro Max for navigation and CarPlay, but also entertainment, and it's like you can't play entertainment while you're filming at the same time. And so as a result, yep, I'm going to have to leave you guys off right here for today, but hopefully once I get to my grandparents' place, I can clean out the charge port on this and actually get that thing solved, and we can have a full, proper video of driving footage on the way back. Sorry to leave you here in Minocqua, but that's what we got to deal with. So I guess we'll cut to leaving my grandparents' house in Marshfield. And scratch that. Now that I've arrived, let's see. Well, let me check the details. 252 miles since we left home, 33.5 miles per gallon. That's pretty decent. I think we're done driving for the night. Alright, and you join me here at the Quick Trip in Merrill, Wisconsin, and let's see what our stats are looking like so far, because for some stupid reason, I can't check without shutting the engine off. So we've done roughly 60-ish miles. We actually did a little more because I forgot to reset the trip thing when I left my grandparents. Despite that, the gauge thing is showing we got roughly 60-ish miles left of gas. The problem is there's not really a good gas station within that range, and so I'm decided, yeah, we're just gonna pull off here in Merrill, fill up the tank here, and I am 100% not testing the buffer in this car. I don't know how much fuel is left when this thing shows E, and this is not my car, and I don't really have anyone out here I can call or ask for help if should I happen to run out of fuel. So yeah, we're just gonna fill up right. And also good news, I am filming with a Tennis Max, which means the charge port is fixed and we're good to go for driving footage for the rest of the time. All right. What have we got? Because, yeah, Quick Trip has individual hoses for each type of fuel. So, yep, hold up on that. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. 265, 266 a gallon. 10 gallons for under 30. Oh, well, more closer to 11 gallons for under $30. That's not bad. Let's see. There we go. All right. We shall continue the trip. Here we are in Eagle River at yet another quick trip. Not fueling up, it's just I really need to use the bathroom because I am me. I have a small bladder. So far we've done, again, a little more than 140 miles due to I didn't reset the trip computer fast enough, but 35.6 miles per gallon. This thing's pretty darn efficient. Not bad. And that concludes that whole thing. 36. Wow, we were more efficient on the way back from the looks of it. 34.5 miles per gallon. I'll rip this video up in the studio. And you join me about 2 weeks after the whole road trip, as it takes some time to edit these videos. To sum up the whole road trip experience with the Trax, it wasn't bad. And the main thing I was curious to see was how is that piddly little 3-cylinder engine actually going to do on a road trip? Because as it turns out, yes, it only has 3 cylinders, not even 4. And it turns out, not that bad. It actually is comparable to my car. Usually my car will average around 35-ish miles per gallon with the AC on and that type of weather. And the Trax did similar. It wasn't as good, but that's because I'm comparing that car to a hybrid vehicle. So yeah, the hybrid's obviously gonna beat it, but it wasn't by a lot. My car really did not beat that car by much in terms of fuel economy. So that means the Trax does have impressive gas mileage, which is really helpful on long road trips like that. It was pretty comfortable too. You have to give a lot of credit for that. I really did like the seats. I really did not like the seating position, but what are you gonna do? And I also really enjoyed having the adaptive cruise control. It just made that road trip so easy. I really wish Stardust had adaptive cruise. It's an option available on my car, but it doesn't have it, and it drives me absolutely mad. And so ultimately, yeah, the Trax is a great road tripper. I'm quite impressed with it. I don't have the car anymore. I gave it back to the dealer since now I have Stardust back. In fact, I guess we'll have an update video on Stardust real soon. So thank you for watching. Do me a favor and interact with the stuff below. Also, do me a favor and check out my Patreon page. I would very much appreciate that. This is the Random Alpha Drive, signing out.